sunflowers. I have a few rows of them in the food forest. They're awesome. These are all different kinds. They're crimson, yellow, giant ones. Oh, here's one of those giant Russian ones. Oh yeah. So yeah, the sunflowers, they just go so nicely in the food forest. And there's so much you can do from the seed. You know, the sunflower seeds make nice oil and good eating and healthy for you. Let's go check on the watermelon. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, this is a new leaf. Oh, there's a watermelon flower right there. Woohoo! You grow, buddy. Look at the arm growing out here. And his tendrils. Look. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Yep. So, yeah. This is a sugar baby grown on Vancouver Island. Yep. Oh, we must have raspberries. There's some nice raspberries. Oh, they are so sweet. Wow. I'll leave one for the birds. Nice blueberries. Yep. This is a mulberry. Yep. Mulberry. This is the far side of the food forest. Yep. This is an apricot. Oh, I stepped on something that spiked me. Oh, look at the goji berries. Oh, wonderful. Oh my, look at this. Goji berry. Yeah. I'll leave one for the birds right there. Tastes really good. Place is loaded with goji. It's in a polyculture. And what it does is they all look after each other. These are Italian plums here. And it did really well this year on Italian plums. You can see them right up there. And there we go. It has a few. Yep. This is the northeast part of the property, and this is a polyculture. This is a fig and goji and Italian plum, and it all goes together, you see. Let's see if we got figs. Yep, there's figs up there. See them? Right there. I put this here a few years ago, and it all grows together and looks after itself. I just put this apple tree here. I didn't like it where it was. It didn't like it. You know. So here's an apple that I found growing wild many, many years ago, and I ate it and I grew it. And it has the exact same or better apple. I got really, really lucky, okay? Extremely lucky to have it like that. And because most of the time it doesn't turn out. Apricots don't turn out. I couldn't get it anyway. Maybe someone else will have better luck. But this apple I ate. I'm going to harvest some of the wood. This is, I will harvest some of this wood. I'm going to take it off right about here because it grew towards the sunlight, you see. It's on an angle. So I'm going to knock off a piece and use it for smoking fish. So I'll do that soon. Yeah, underneath here is the canopy. This is like plum trees, like here, a plum. This is a Mirabelle plum. And yeah, Mirabelle plum. And this is a canopy, right? Apple, mulberry, fig, plum, grapevine growing all through it, you see. And there's the grapes. So this all, you know, it all goes together, right? Like, here's a couple of plum trees I just found growing wild, and I grew them here. So, and they produce little tiny plums, nothing of significance. Here is, now this is cool. This here is my Pathway soil bank. This is my chop and drop, and then you can see the bark mulch that I put on top, and then I'll put kitchen waste. Like I'll put kitchen waste right here. Like this is kitchen waste here. This here, and corn stalks, some paper towel and stuff, and that's mostly now it's just from my own kitchen waste. Watermelon rind there. A lot of action going on here, lots of flies. Birds are eating them. It looks cool. The birds have been here, but this is where you make soil, and that's what I do, is I make soil. And I'm gonna climb back down off the Pathway soil bank. Like this is a really big, I think this is probably one of my biggest Pathway soil banks I've ever made. And here's a native plum, Indian plum they call it. Something was eating it. Oh, that's weird. Back here. Here is, this is lion's mane. I inoculated this stump, and that's why you see these little white waxy pieces. That's just keep some moisture there so that they'll grow. They were growing here, but they didn't amount to too much yet. It takes a couple years. So yeah, this is what's this. I have a blackberry coming out of this stump, and this is an indigenous plant here called black huckleberry. I don't see any huckleberries on there, but I planted it in the stump. You see. So yeah. Oh, look at this! A little tiny poppy here. A little fellow. Hello, fellow poppies. Put this fig here. Yeah. And this is Canby's lovage. Yeah. And then the grape grows up into the Japanese plum, the sugar plum. And it's a natural arbor, you see. Here's some sumac trees. I cut down my sumac trees, and this is what came out of, not where I cut them down either. So must have been seedlings there or something. Yeah. So not too many sugar plums this year. Not too many at all. I put down some fresh bark mulch and stuff. So that was fun. Yeah. Here's some turnips. Yeah. A bunch of turnips there. There's a row. Yeah. Lots of greens. There's some turnip row, you see. It starts there, and it comes along here like this, and goes down along here. This is all turnips. So I've been harvesting them with salmon and stuff like that, right? So I'll have a feed of that today. I'm picking up prawns today. So I'm very fortunate. Here's some flowering potato. There's a lot of potato here. Like, it just grows wild, the potatoes here. You know, it's part of the floor, the forest floor. It all works together. And these are pole beans here. And there's quite a few pole beans. You can see them here. And these are sunflowers. Lots of sunflowers here. Rows of them, you see. Here's some more here. And there. Sunflower. Yeah. Beautiful, hey? These are all different kind of sunflowers. There are like probably 5 different kinds there. And we have melons here, squash, potato, melons, potato, that kind of thing. More of, here, see, you can see them, the vines, the different squashes. I planted many different kinds of squash. Yep. This is all mint right here. This is nice spearmint. It's beautiful. And then there's puppy dogs here. Oh, he escaped. And yeah, over here some poppies. These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous poppies. There we go. Look at those poppies, hey? They're just so beautiful. Beautiful colors, hey? I just love the colors. Yeah. It's just magnificent to see the different colors, the contours. It's just wow. Poppies should be planted, the seed, in the winter time, in midwinter, on southern Vancouver Island anyway. I don't know about anywhere else, but that's what's yeah. Grapeweed. This is just weeds. And this is a row of beans. They're all going for this one stem right here. Right? Check that out, hey? That's beans, right? And then there's the corn. And this is really cool stuff. There's, well, maybe 5 different kinds of corn right here. And what that means is there's black corn, there's red corn, there's purple corn, there's yellow corn, there's peaches and cream corn. So, you know, it's, this one here was interesting. Black corn. So I put the black corn here. Here it is here. Right along here. And this should be enough for me anyway, and maybe I'll share a little bit. I'm not really a super big corn fan, but this is nice corn. The soil's amazing here, so the corn should be technically amazing too. I am attempting to hybridize all of the corn, and some was from my friend Wild Edibles, and some were from my friend from China, and that's where I got this from. Kind of an in-law guy. And yeah, here, this is leaf lettuce, and it's pretty much intact. No sprays or anything like that. Nothing got sprayed on it. This is just vegetables. It's going to seed, so it's my seed crop. But yeah, the poppies here are amazing. The raspberry picking here is really amazing. I can't stress that enough. So tarty, hey? And I ate a goji berry today, too. Oh, here comes my friend, Mr. Burns. Well, hello, Mr. Burns. How goes it? Everything good? Oh, look, another friend. Doggy, doggy, doggies. Who's starving? Who's hungry? Who wants the treats? Yeah, Mama does. This is Mama Barriota, and that's Mr. Robert Burns. Yeah. Hello, boys. Oh, Mr. Burns. What do you want? What are you doing, Beano? You chewing on your paw for? Oh, what do you want? You want something? What do you want? Roof, 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 roof. Come on, you can do it. Bark for me. Roof, 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 roof. Okay, okay. Checking on the tomatoes. Another couple, 3 weeks of eating tomatoes. There's some fly action down there. A couple of, I think those are maggot flies. They're on the dead and dying piece of the stem. You see that? Interesting, hey? Most likely laying their eggs. Here is kiwi growing up on an actual arbor. And this is really warm from the sun, you see. It's really nice if you put a fig on an old car with all the windows in it, so it really heats up. You know, an old car in a field, that's where you put a fig, or an old van or an old bus. That heats up, hey? Gives it protection. And yeah, they really like it. Climbers, hey? This is a climber. This is a fig here. And then there's the kiwi going right through it. It's a Desert King fig. Unfortunately, a squirrel came by and wanted to pick all the figs. There's a few on there still, but I caught him doing it too. But up there's a climbing rose too, and then there's a grapevine, you see, up there. And the dogs, they like to go up on the roof and have some fun up there in the sun. But this is dill on my deck. Here it is. It's going to seed, so I'll get my own seed. I use it a lot. Some Shasta daisies a friend planted. Had to do a little bit of fig tree there. The arm was coming out. So it's almost goodbye for now again. This is some plants. I bought them and then I put them in this bucket, and they were like little tiny ones. Now they're much bigger, but these are all lilies for a friend's birthday. I tried planting them at different times, so I'm hoping that I'm able to have them on that day. It's a very difficult thing to do. Well, much love, mad respect, fellow earthlings, friendly aliens from far off worlds. Much love. World can use it right about now.